Yeah, somebody need to tell Joshua here that it's MC Mahogany Magnetic. You know what I'm saying? Mahogany Magnetic is my legal name, but when I'm on stage, I'm in print, it's MC Mahogany Magnetic. So anyways, nevertheless, really interesting. You know, I wrote this piece, and I was listening to, and I was inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King, and my vision for it was not a spoken word piece. It was meant to be a rap song. And so I was like, yo, Martin Luther King had some good speeches and everything. He said, justice under threat anywhere, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So that's how I got the hook for this piece and everything. Because for me, this is not necessarily a transgender issue. This is a human rights issue. Yes. When you say that everyone has to walk around with their damn birth certificate to pee and poop, and the fact that gender is so fluid, you can't tell who is who. You know what I'm saying? So then you gotta have the gender police and all that kind of stuff. So I was told I only got 3 minutes on the track, so I was like, I can do a lot of damage in 3 minutes. I destroyed the city assembly in 3 minutes. They're like, what? Mayor Berkowitz was here last week when I signed. He's like, yeah, I remember you. Who does poetry at the city assembly meeting? So, if only for a minute, let Magnetic drop it and spin it. Now check out this predicament. Sally couldn't find her birth certificates. In closets, bottom drawers are buried under papers because haters got away with another caper. Now Sally's a lady that naturally grows a beard. Folks give her a hard time, acting all kinds of weird. Standing outside the ladies' room, gender police not checking and just assume. All is good until they come across Sally. Mister, sir, hey man, stop, where's your ID? When the police turns his head, she rushes by instead to find an empty stall to do number one before the popo fires his taser gun. Now Sally is twitching, all her humanity is missing. So do I, like you don't care if the city's in chaos, mayhem, and despair. Discriminated, can't pee or poop anywhere. Without your birth certificate, it just ain't fair. Justice under threat everywhere. Anchorage, let's vote to stop injustice right here. Now, take for instance the city softball game. Supposedly, everyone can play ball all the same. It's a good time, it's a joyous occasion, but the gender police can't take a vacation. The mayor's on the mound winding up, but it all goes down, and his stomach is bubbling. The entire crowd can see him struggling to get to the porta potty, but the gender police requested his ID. Said he was acting like a bitch, told him to take a dump in the ditch. Now tell me, what's the mayor to do? Well, in this rhyme, he did number 2. All down his pants, they had to call hazmat. Probably wish they could take that vote back. So do I, like you don't care if the city's in chaos, mayhem, and despair. Discriminated, can't pee or poop anywhere. Without your birth certificate, it just ain't fair. Justice under threat everywhere. Anchorage, let's vote to stop injustice right here. Now, out of 500,000 registered voters, maybe 10,000 I say in total care about trans rights and will stand up. The other 490K just don't give a fuck about transgender people, so what's the fuss? Well, it's about justice and discrimination. If one group of people must present identification, a legal document that can't be laminated, what if somehow P gets on it and spray it? Then there's the question of all your private info. It's not like the identity thief isn't knocking on the door. Do we really want to be like North Kakalaki? Or low down dirty, shame outright and tacky? Losing revenue, straight up no tourist attraction. Giving haters and transphobes the satisfaction of being asinine and small-minded. An entire place where the citizens are blinded. If Prop 1 goes through, well, that's strike number 3. I tell you, there's no moving mahogany. I sure as hell ain't walking around with my birth certificate, and if they pull me out the toilet, that's gonna be some shit. So do I, like you don't care. The city's in chaos, mayhem, and despair. Discriminated, can't pee or poop anywhere. Without your birth certificate, it just ain't fair. Justice under threat everywhere. Anchorage, let's vote to stop injustice right here. Woo!